Welcome to what many call the greatest setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the USC Trojans offense takes the field to start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Nice move to keep running. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Going to the running game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The run to the left. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down, and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Red pass, it's complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? At the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team...
And it's caught! Touchdown, Trojans!
And I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Number 46, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Washington's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And these 2 electrifying runners can put on a show, guys.
We always talk about the importance of tackling on defense, never more so than it came like this. When you've got 2 studs in the backfield that can make people look silly, you better bring hats to the football.
Yeah, and you think there'll be a lot of carries today? When you got running backs like this that you can feature, you're going to see them get the football a lot, early and often.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Got his man down the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, third downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Inside the 45. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Washington right back to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Williams looking for a man. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone and is picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's up.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of there. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on 2nd down. On the move. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense set on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Moss. He's got it down the middle.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's up. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Trojans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
USC 14, Washington 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Armstrong. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Washington wants to go quickly. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Scrambling away. Kept it, and he's past the marker. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Wide out in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Williams will pass. Makes the catch. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Makes a connection. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He's looking downfield to throw. They're trying to get to it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Washington sends out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the catch on the left. He's off to the races. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, USC. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some...
The ball pops out. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They recovered their own fumble, but now it's third down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Offense getting set for first down. Looking downfield, it's Moss. He's got his man across the middle. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Looking for a gap. It's Ott. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Snagged on the outside is Ott. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. Third down coming for this offense. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
The Trojans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Washington right back to the line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on them. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Williams looking for a man. Makes his connection. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Huskies! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And, guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. To the air on first down. And the pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. The 20. Touchdown, Washington. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the...
Can anyone catch him? And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. USC 28, Washington.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
A solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Williams will pass. He'll throw it. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Huskies are flying down the field. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught close to the marker. It's Boston. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Give to the running back. And he was running with authority, especially with that stiff arm for a solid gain on the play. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Williams looking for a man. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Moving out of the pocket. And he goes out of bounds short of the marker. I don't think he got close. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Pushes toward the goal line. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Trying to barge in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go. Touchdown, Huskies! And here they come, almost all the way back.
Well, they didn't overthink that one. 4th and goal down close like that. You just turn around, David, hand it off to the big fella and let him do the rest.
And a lot of times in these situations, 4th down and goal, you see quarterbacks sneak so much. They trust the big running back and know he's going to drive his feet forward, finish the run, and get the touchdown.
He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Still running at the 40. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get 1 more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They want that clock to run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Moss. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Combs. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. The completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays. but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jason.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
This has got to make this team feel good. They were road warriors coming into this hostile environment and playing as well as they did. That's going to make them feel great moving forward.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, USC.
The Trojans line up to punt it away.
On to first and 10.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.